Yo, what is good, my anime friends? What is good, yo? This drive show was nuts, man. Gosh, I can't believe it's over. And I'm kind of happy they went this uh, direction. Like, we don't really need a second season. I'm The definitive end was pretty hardcore. Even if there was a source material that has the more of them living or one of them living, I feel like it would kind of take away from the sacrifice of kind of sacrificing yourself for something more pure than yourself, right? Because in this world that we're looking at, it is ridiculously filled with dark stuff, and the most darkest thing that they really ended up doing was killing Swigler, someone who actually wasn't all that guilty for anything but being a uh, person in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's literally as much as I can see, like, uh, her doing wrong, right? Because, like she says, she took from the vault, but how could she have ever gotten that vault open? All of the people there that were capable of doing different objectives to getting it open, she wouldn't have been able to hack it. She wouldn't have been able to get on the train and survive and have her conscience. Like everything she did, she was assisted, which really does suit her name. Um, but the best part of all of this is what we really learn from just their goal in mind is to save these kids. They have nothing else in mind towards the final couple of people, right? So it's almost like they make them the heroes while making the executioners the actual villains throughout the rest of what we're going to see or what we saw because the civilians took up took up arms to literally protect or at least to fight back what they just saw as Sivir. Not only did she like pretty much explain, step by step like why she was in the position she was in just in the case of like I shouldn't be here. It was on coincidence and they're just like, nah, I'm gonna jump, stab her one time and get it over with. So that even broke a little girl who had seen her parents die. Let's be honest, the little girl might have still killed an executioner after losing her mom and dad, right? But the crazier part is how she also had more malice towards them because of Swigler's death. Someone who went out there with no weapons, unarmed, not being threatening, and asking for help, saying that they're normal. So every normal person already that's been uh, hurt and beat up by this whole situation. Now she's sympathizing, or not sympathizing, but she's putting herself in that position and making herself come off like that, especially with knowing her story. And there not being any other criminal like stuff on her. You can't. No one could search up anything and be like, "Oh my God, what the heck has Swindler done?" And then find anything. She literally came out and confessed it and still died for it. So that's kind of the nature of the beast with this week's episode. It's just it doesn't matter uh, how good or bad you are, as long as you are one of those Akumas. I was just calling Akumas. um, if you're one of them, you are bound to be in a position where you have to understand you're not going to you're not going to outrun forever when the technology that the executioners have were on display. But to be fair, I did like how they sent out Carrier. Of course, he was going to go out like one of the most badass people in the show, so that was really cool to see. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case. I will definitely talk to you in the next one. It's got to be quick, but I definitely hope you guys are good. Let me know what you guys thought about this whole entire season. It's probably never coming back unless a whole new cast of people got to do something similar. But I mean, I think they nailed it with this cast. Sure, some people died earlier than I would want to, but eventually they all die anyway. So with that being said, take care and peace.